Hola y saludos del profe Adams.
Hoy vamos a hablar de la masculinidad, feminidad, sustantivos, artículos, singularidad y pluralidad.
Today's learning outcomes. Understand the basic mechanics how nouns can be either masculine or feminine in Spanish. Be able to recognize, say, and understand Lesson 1 vocabulary. Correctly use the definite articles el, la, los, and las, and the indefinite articles un, una, unos, and unas. Understand how to form the plurals of Spanish nouns. A noun is a word used to identify people, animals, places, things, or ideas. Unlike English, all Spanish nouns, even those that refer to non-living things, have gender. That is, they are considered either masculine or feminine. As in English, nouns in Spanish also have number, meaning that they are either singular or plural. Here's a list of common Spanish nouns that refer to living things. Repeat after me. El hombre, el chico, el pasajero, el conductor, el profesor, el turista, la mujer, la chica, la pasajera, la conductora, la profesora, la turista. Generally, nouns that refer to males, like el hombre, are masculine, while nouns that refer to females, like la mujer, are feminine. Many nouns that refer to male beings end in O or OR. Their corresponding feminine forms end in A and ORA, like el conductor and la profesora. The masculine and feminine forms of nouns that end in ISTA or ista, like turista, are the same, so gender is indicated by the article el, masculine, or la, feminine, el turista and la turista. In addition to nouns that end in ista, some other nouns have identical masculine and feminine forms. El joven, la joven, el estudiante, la estudiante. Here are some nouns that refer to non-living things. Let's repeat these. El cuaderno, el diario, el diccionario, el número, el video, el problema, el programa, el autobús, el país, la computadora, la cosa, la escuela, la maleta, la palabra, la lección, la conversación, la nacionalidad, la comunidad. As shown, certain noun endings are strongly associated with a specific gender, so you can use them to help determine if a noun is masculine or feminine. Because the gender of nouns that refer to non-living things is abstract and cannot be determined by foolproof rules, you should memorize the gender of each noun you learn. It is helpful to learn each noun with its corresponding article, el for masculine and la for feminine. Sustantivos masculinos, masculine nouns. For nouns that refer to non-living things, there are some endings associated with each gender. Nouns ending in O, ma, or s are usually masculine. These will carry the el definite article. See these examples from the Lesson 1 vocabulary. Sustantivos femeninos, feminine nouns. Nouns that refer to non-living things that end in a, ción, or dad are usually feminine. These will carry the la definite article. See these examples from the Lesson 1 vocabulary. You should try to memorize these as best as possible because there are many exceptions. El mapa and el día end in a but are masculine. La mano and la foto end in o but are feminine. Now here's your chance to practice. You tell me if the following words are masculine or feminine, masculino o femenino. Video. Masculino. Cosa. Femenino. Problema. Masculino. Nacionalidad. Femenino. Mapa. Masculino. Conversación. Femenino. Día. Masculino. País. Masculino. ¿Qué tal? It's not too hard once you get the hang of it. Singular y plural. Now we're going to talk about forming the plural forms of Spanish nouns. Remember, as in English, nouns in Spanish also have number, meaning that they are either singular or plural. The plural form of el is los, and the plural form of la is las. To form the plural of a noun that ends in a vowel, add an s. El chico changes to los chicos. El diario to los diarios. El problema to los problemas. For nouns that end in a consonant, add es. La nacionalidad changes to las nacionalidades. El país changes to los países. La lección to las lecciones. And el autobús to los autobuses. Pero atención, in general, when a singular noun has an accent mark on the last syllable, the accent is dropped to form the plural form, unless the accent is over the letter I. Finally, for nouns that end in z, change the z to c and then add es. Lápiz, lápices. Because the C and the Z have the same pronunciation in Spanish, this is only a spelling change and not a pronunciation change. In this example, the boy in Spanish would be el chico. What about in this example? That's right, la chica. Now there are multiple. What would I say? Muy bien, los chicos. In this example, what would I say? Correcto, las chicas. What should I say here? Los chicos. Finally, what about this example? You use the feminine until you have one boy, and then you switch it to masculine. Because you should use the masculine plural form to refer to a group that is all males, mixed gender, or unknown gender, or includes both male and females. As you know, English often uses definite articles, the, and indefinite articles, a or an, before nouns. Spanish also has definite and indefinite articles. Unlike English, Spanish articles vary in form because they agree in gender and number with the nouns they modify. Spanish has 4 forms that are equivalent to the English definite article the. Use definite articles to refer to specific nouns. Spanish has 4 forms that are equivalent to the English indefinite article, which according to context may be a, an, or some. Use indefinite articles to refer to unspecified persons or things. Let's review what you've learned. You've learned that Spanish nouns have gender, masculine or feminine, and number, singular or plural. And you learned that you can use the endings of nouns to help you figure out their gender. You also learned how to form the plural of nouns by adding s or es. Finally, you learned the definite and indefinite articles. Now it's time for some práctica. Which of these would take the definite article el and which would take la? Número 1. Chica. La chica. Número 2. Chico. El chico. Número 3. Conductor. El conductor. Número 4. Profesora. La profesora. Número 5. Turista. You'll need to look at the photo for this one. La turista. Same thing for número 6. Dentista. El dentista. Let's try some more. Cosa. La cosa. Computadora. La computadora. Diccionario. El diccionario. Universidad. La universidad. Problema. El problema. Mano. La mano. Día. El día. Conversación. La conversación. Mapa. El mapa. Finally, can you change these singular nouns to plural? Now might be a good time to pause the video and grab something to write on. El número changes to los números. El cuaderno changes to los cuadernos. Una maleta changes to unas maletas. La nacionalidad changes to las nacionalidades. El conductor changes to los conductores. Un lápiz changes to unos lápices. La conversación changes to las conversaciones. And un turista changes to unos turistas. Gracias y hasta la próxima vez con Profe Adams.